Last evening, tensions remained high in the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine, with continuous clashes on multiple fronts. There were a total of 70 skirmishes throughout the day, reflecting the intense violence and serious escalation of the war. The statistics reveal the massive destruction caused by the conflict across various areas of Ukraine. Throughout the day, Russian forces launched a series of destructive attacks, including 8 missiles, 49 airstrikes on Ukrainian military positions in residential areas, and 84 rocket attacks causing significant damage to Ukrainian defensive zones. In the Kupiansk direction, there were no offensive actions from Russian forces, leaving this front relatively quieter than other areas. However, in Lyman, Ukrainian forces faced 8 attacks near the settlements of Terna, Yampolivka, Torske, Donetsk, and Belogorovka, Luhansk. Thanks to well-organized defense, the Ukrainian forces successfully repelled all these attacks. In the area, Ukrainian troops held the line, repelling 5 Russian attacks near Bogdanovka, Ivanivske, and Andriivka, Donetsk. Avdiivka remains one of the conflict hotspots, where Ukrainian defenders faced a total of 29 attacks, including 27 in Avdiivka and 2 near Pervomaisky and Nevelsky, Donetsk. Nonetheless, Ukrainian forces successfully thwarted these offensives. On the Mariinsky front, Ukrainian forces held off Russian attacks near Georgievka and Novomikhailivka, Donetsk. Despite Russian air support, they failed to break through Ukrainian defenses in 7 consecutive assaults. In the Novopavlovsk and Zaporizhia directions, Russian forces refrained from offensive actions, leaving these areas relatively stable compared to other battlegrounds. In the Kherson direction, Odessa defense system, Russian forces attempted to push Ukrainian forces away from positions on the eastern bank of the Dnieper River. During the day, there were 2 attacks on Ukrainian positions, but Ukrainian forces managed to maintain a strong defensive stance. Ukrainian air defense forces continued to carry out counterattacks. Ukrainian aircraft targeted Russian military positions, attacking 11 Russian troop concentrations and destroying enemy air defense missile systems, weakening Russia's airspace defense capability. The conflict remains complex and tense, particularly in Lyman, Bakhmut, Avdiivka, and Mariinsky. Russia is intensifying attacks using airstrikes, artillery, and rocket systems against Ukrainian military positions, but with limited success. Meanwhile, Ukrainian forces are maintaining their defenses and inflicting heavy losses on Russian troops. Ukraine's defensive strategy has shown resilience and strong organization, particularly in repelling Russian attacks in strategic areas such as Avdiivka and Mariinsky. Ukrainian Air Force strikes on enemy concentrations are also weakening Russia's offensive capability, marking an essential factor in the ongoing defensive efforts.